Hey everyone, this is TC, your guiding chariot. Welcome to your daily reading. This is going to be for May 28th. I hope you had an amazing Memorial Day. Ooh, alright, let's get into it. So first and foremost, there really are no major aspects, even lunar aspects. Normally I talk about lunars because there's usually always at least one. Today really there's not much going on today. So really no major aspects, so we're going to talk about our rune and then we're going to get into our cards. Going to be an easy one today. So we did get Laguz today as our rune, but we got it in reverse. We got the blank side today. So interesting rune to get in the reverse, especially considering we really don't have any aspects. There's not a whole lot of energy kind of around us, guiding us and kind of supporting our adventure right now. Laguz reversed. Ooh, cats are having playtime. Laguz reversed. How do I want to describe it? Well, let me break it down. I might have to talk my way into it. Laguz reversed. So Laguz is the rune of water, especially the sea. This rune upright can speak to going with the flow. The sea was really a symbol of, well, I mean, it stood for many things, but to the Vikings who used these runes, it was danger. It was also, because you think how dangerous sea voyaging was back then. So it had a lot of fear and a lot of danger to it, but also a lot of reward, because if you could go, conquer the sea and conquer your fears, you could gain so much through conquest, exploration, finding valuables and resources. So there was so much to be gained from the sea, and it kind of was a big test for the Vikings and the people of that time. So upright, it's a really positive rune. In the reverse, it's almost kind of like the sea overwhelming you. And when you think sea, you think water. Water usually governs emotions. So it's that same kind of thing. Sometimes when this rune pops up, it can speak to kind of giving in to, being over sentimental and not being able to move forward because you keep looking back. There may even be, someone may even be using something to hold something over you, almost like an emotional, I don't want to say emotional blackmail, but that's essentially what it is. There is also this idea that you could be giving in to some type of emotion, something that seems really like tempting and tantalizing, and you just kind of want, it's almost like a siren call, but honestly, to give in to that, you are going to lose and give up and surrender something so much more valuable. So this rune, the reason I say this rune is interesting, especially considering there's no aspects, it's kind of almost like the universe has left us to our own devices. They're not guiding us, they're not giving us any nudge, they're not, enhancing anything or putting a challenge in a way. It's like, go do something, go make your own choice. And then this rune is like, be careful what you do with that. Don't give in to this, don't fall trapped to this, or fall prey to this. So to this rune and the fact we have no aspects, it really feels like, this still almost feels like a test, but in a test, like, there's no directions, I just want to see what you do. And then we'll see what happens to you with your consequences. That's kind of what I'm getting with all of this. And I think it's because, and we've had so many, like even yesterday there were so many aspects, I think we had like 6 or something. Leading up to this moment, there's been so much guidance, and you as an individual, all of us as a collective, have grown so much and learned so much and gained so much. It's almost like the training wheel. That's really what it is. Oh, sorry. But it's like the training wheels have come off. You're like, all right, you're a big boy now. You're a big girl now. Go. What do you want to do now? How do you want to handle this? That's really what it feels like. It feels like the training wheels have come off. See, sometimes I just need to talk and then I get it. I don't know if any of you guys can relate to that. Alright, so I have here a deck I don't use very often. This is the Mystical Shaman Oracle. And it was set up in a very interesting way. So you end up reading them, I mean, it's almost like tarot, like you get a different message when you get them in reverse. So this is one of the few decks, well, sometimes I'll like purposely reverse half the deck when I shuffle, which I just did there. Oh, we got a whole bunch. All right, calm down. You know, we're gonna take the first two sets that jumped out. So we've got this set over here, this set over here. You guys can relax. So I kind of wanted multiple, and this seems to be what we got. So I'm gonna have to read these from a book because they kind of have their own system of things. Let's put these guys together. All right. This might take a little bit of time since we have so many. I'm looking at you, universe. All right. Well, I guess we'll start with these guys. Hold on while I pull it up in the book. Here we are, 54. So, card for Sweat Lodge. We did get this in the reverse. So this is really more of a, I almost want to describe this like, think of it like a square when we talk about astrology. This is some type of challenge. This is some place where either some healing is coming in or some action is being needed. So when you get, depending what card you resonate with and which one really calls to you, if it's one of these guys that are in reverse, this is really going to be advice to take some action. Whereas in the upright, a little more positive, a little easier flowing. So this could be more like guidance. This could even just be some type of confirmation. These first two are going to be a little more action based, right? All right, so the medicine here with the Sweat Lodge. Life is offering you a second chance. Take it. Since this chance may not come your way again for a while, Mother Earth is calling you into her womb and inviting you to incubate as long as needed for a spiritual rebirth. Love that. Gift yourself time to be with your darkness, your fears, your pain, and your seeds of beautiful potential until you have come out of the other side, free, wise, and full of creativity. Okay? So it's almost like you're walking into this Sweat Lodge. But again, here in the upright, it's almost giving me a very kind of like Hanged Man moment. The advice here is really to go in, sit with your faults, look at them, feel them, really like almost embrace them in a way, and through that process you find, new understanding. 63. So here it is upright, so you can see the image. But again, this guy, we did get in reverse, right? Sorry, had to turn the page. Haha, there we are. When wind comes as medicine, you're being invited to recognize the value of chaos. Windstorms provide necessary chaos to clear the air and spread seeds so plants and trees can take root in new fields. Right now it may seem as if your world has been turned upside down, but this is a temporary storm that will blow over. Perhaps communication has broken down between you and another, or your many to-do lists are overwhelming you. The medicine is to simplify, slow down, course correct if you need to, and wait out the storm to clean things up. Just know that all storms have great value if you can remain neutral during their course. Greater clarity and good things will come from all of it. Remember, this too shall pass. Very eye of the storm energy is what I'm getting from that. So if things are crazy, if seems turbulent, if there's a whole hurricane, be the eye of the storm. Be the calm, still center. Let things die down so you can make a calm, clear decision. Or if something has to be made in the moment, you're not going to make it if you're caught up in the storm and caught up in the bustle. You need to be the eye of the storm, especially with the medicine to simplify, slow down. Yes, if you need to course correct, do that, because the sooner you do that, the better everything will be. But to me, the message here with this guy is really to find stillness, find center. Actually, both of these really connect similarly on that aspect. Both of them are pause. Interesting. All right. Now for our uprights. First one, the Wild Woman. When the Wild Woman comes to dance in your reading, you're invited to shine brightly and to know that your true self is being called out to engage in the world. This is a symbol that your long-held dream is beginning to take root and wants to be expressed. Your authentic self doesn't fit in a box. It needs the freedom to shine. It's time to have courage and step into the light. The Wild Woman says, shine brightly, dance with abandon, be yourself, and let the Great Spirit decide what happens. You'll be happy you did. Yes, very, very expressive. Very, I was gonna say heart chakra, and then I kind of looked at the image. She's got like, I don't know what that pattern is, but it's definitely like right in heart chakra territory. But free expression, no worry, no panic, presence. And not presence like stage presence, which yes, that's definitely, you're pulling attention for sure. But present as, being present in this moment, like fully living here, now, with what's going on. We're not worried about the past, we're not worried about the future. Kind of like we talked about with Laguz. If Laguz is run rampant, you can live in sentimentality, you can, and let, emotions overwhelm and take over. Not what we should be doing right now. Doesn't mean we don't feel, but we can't get lost in them. One of my favorite spirit animals, owl. Look around you, notice every detail, and find the hidden messages brought to you by owl. Do not shoot the messenger. Be grateful to the friend who shows you what you have not wanted to see until now. Observe all the facets of the diamond without judgment. Remember that the facets you dislike are often mirrors of the part of you that you do not want to recognize. Do not be afraid of the truth, as it will become your compass. Oh. Sounds like a friend, and for sure a close friend, is going to give you some honesty. You may not like to hear it, you may not want to hear it, but it's exactly what you need. And I think, especially with this card popping up, you are in the right place to hear it. Maybe for the first time. Maybe this person has had something that they wanted to say for a while, and it didn't feel right, or they knew it wasn't going to be received well, but you have grown, you have become different, and you have become wiser that I think you can handle when this advice comes in. I feel like this may be coming this week. I don't want to say this is today, but someone might be gearing up to point something out to you. Or you might go somewhere and someone says something and it makes you aware of a behavior. So I would say be open to this and use your wisdom to know that it's not a critique, it's not a criticism, at least not one that's being harsh or judgmental. It's an observation to bring something to your attention so that you can grow, learn from it, and progress, right? It's coming from a place of love. All right, last card out, the drum. Why does this one feels thicker than the other ones? I almost thought there was two in there. So the drum. The drum invites you to take the next step, or the next bold step in your journey. The forces of heaven and earth are aligned behind you, supporting effortless action. This is not a time to push against the river. Funny, we get the rune for water. We have a river reference. The current will take you exactly where you want to go once you jump in. Collect your power tools and summon your courage, because it is going to be a wild and glorious journey. Allow yourself to be carried by the rhythm of what is really essential in your life. Fabulous energy. I almost want to say that we have three paths here. I feel like the owl is one, the sweat lodge and the wind are one, and the drum and wild woman are one. I feel like the owl could kind of get smudged in here too. But maybe some of you, you get a little double over there. But I definitely feel this is one path, this is one path, and this is one path. One of having to take a step back, having to be still, and allow yourself to really feel what's going on in this moment, especially internally. Especially internally. Why am I feeling this way? What's making me feel this way? How come I keep repeating this pattern, this cycle, this behavior? What can I do differently? What would make me truly happy in this moment? Because what I have been doing or what I'm experiencing doesn't feel in alignment. Hear the owl, someone sharing some wisdom, calling something out, and they may even end up calling you out. The advice here is to be humble, to take it, and know that this is not a judgment. This critique is coming from a place of love, and this person wanting you to move past this and move beyond whatever this little quirk or behavior, whatever it is that they're calling out. They want you to move forward from it. They want you to move past it. It's not something they want you to suffer in, and they know that you're better than that. So use this moment to really bring some awareness to something and really focus on it so you can move forward. And then you have the wild woman and the drum making up the third. This is one about expression, releasing worry, releasing fear. Especially with the drum and the wild woman coming together, it's just making me think of a dance. And not like something that's been choreographed. Like just, you hear a beat and your body just starts moving. Being present in the moment, hearing the vibes, feeling the rhythm, and just letting all those feelings just express themselves and come out of you through rhythm. I almost want to say, it's funny because I do this myself. You know, if you feel things are on an upswing or it feels like things, you know, you always get that sense that something's coming. Like I feel like something is about to happen, and you get really excited about it. And then almost instantly, the first tendency is to start like breaking it down. You know, you're like, oh, but this could go wrong. Oh no, last time, da 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 da. Oh my God, but what if? Oh my God, I'm so worried. What if I do something wrong? What if I miss it? You know, all of these things start popping up. That is the exact opposite of what these cards are telling you. Yes, feel it. It's coming. Something big is happening. Embrace it. Revel in it. Be excited for it. Don't start worrying and panicking that something's going to go wrong. Just live in it. Be grateful for this moment. So I almost want to say, if this is connecting and you have been worrying or you start to feel worried or panicky about something, put on some music, like lock yourself in your room, no one can see you, play some music and just shake it out. Like shake out all the jitters, dance it out. Like I almost want you to feel it on a physical level. Like put that energy into some type of physicality. Could even be like yoga, like anything physical, like put it into the physical nature and use up that energy to do that. And like just get it all out of your system so it's not affecting you. Ooh, I feel like those cards just read us. Like they just read us. Okay, I'm gonna keep our tarot spread simple just so this isn't like a 40-minute video. Good luck. Good Lord. Alright, Spirit, what do you have to say to us today? That's the one I wanted. Don't ask me why. That was the weirdest thing. I was like, none of those cuts felt right. Alright. No, we'll just flip them over. Huh? Oh my goodness. Oh, I love it. Alright. So, starting off, all the big guns came out first, goodness. So starting off real strong, Judgment card. All about soul purpose, your divine calling. To me, this is the realignment. This really is the realignment. This is finding your purpose and finding your true path, owning it, embracing it, possibly going through a rebirth for some of us here, rediscovering ourselves and rising again from the ashes. But this is, to me, this is really realignment with soul purpose. Why? Because we've been dealing with some type of temptation, some addiction. This could be an old behavior. This could be a physical, literal addiction. This could even just be, you know, lusting after something, and that something really controlling us. You know, whenever the devil is present, especially in the upright, we are not the ones in control. And that is never a good thing. And the fun thing is, especially looking at the other cards we have here, it's not that we're not in control, but we've handed over control. That's really what it is. Because look at the next card out. This is how we are being presented in this reading. The King of Coins. We're king. No one's in control of us. That's not the thing. But what's happening here, And that's why these two majors, I think, came out first. Because this is almost the decision we've been making. Whether we own up to this and really accept our fate and our journey and our path and where we're supposed to go, or if we give in to these temptations. We are the one in control of that decision. These are two big universal energies playing with us. It's like the angel and the devil sitting on your shoulders. Which one are you listening to? It may seem like the temptation can take control and that's what's guiding you, but look, we know that's not the case. You are in control. You are stable, you are grounded, you are committed, you are secure. You're the one making this choice. We do have the Four of Swords popping up after this, so there is a need to recover. Again, this is also a need to step back. So I feel like a lot of people are probably going to be relating to this particular journey. And you know, I may even say this may even be a progression for everyone. This may be a real minor, simple thing for people to, this may only be a small moment in their journey and they'll quickly move through. You know what I mean? You know, I almost wonder if this reading can mirror what I just talked about with the Judgment and the Devil. Almost like we are standing here with the owl and get some type of news that affects us and makes us open our eyes to something. And we either take it to a negative place or it's something that we really need to face and process and deal with. So we go down this road with the sweat lodge and wind. Or if it's something we can kind of easily shrug off and move out of, and it's something we realize that we've been working on and trying to get out of, then we just get to this place where we need to be free of worry and express and just be present and live in this moment and stop letting fear overwhelm us. So there may be a little moment to step back for all of us, just to rest, recover, be still, be quiet, disconnect maybe for a little bit. That could be a thing. But ultimately, we're just regaining strength, because look what comes up next. 9 of Mother Trucking Cups. Emotional contentment, fulfillment, happiness, bliss. Oh, bliss is the word I wanted. Bliss. That's what it feels like. It feels like bliss. Just loving, I was going to say loving this moment, but it's like loving the skin you're in. Like everything you need is already with you. Everything you need. And again, look, you're sitting in the middle of this reading as the King of Pentacles. Super abundant, well manifested. Well manifested, very, very confident. If you've been feeling anything other than that, know that that's not your reality. That is an illusion. That is a facade. We need to get back to this, your purpose, your divine calling, what feels good and positive and right. So I feel like everyone is really going to get to enjoy this Four of Swords, but especially those who have been, feeling really influenced by this devil energy. You guys, for sure, really need to disconnect. Because I bet you if you can disconnect, you're going to separate whatever influences are making you feel this way. And then the only voice left when you can tone that out, when you tone that out, then the only thing you'll be left to hear is this soul calling coming from within, reminding you of just who you are. Someone happy, fulfilled, nourished, blissful, got everything you need, well manifested. If you feel anything else, that's because this guy has presented you an illusion. It's showing you something that's not real to keep you stuck and keep you wherever it is you are, instead of progressing and sitting on your rightful throne. Oh, that's a heavy one. All right, my loves. I'm going to wrap up this reading here, just because I don't want it to be 12 hours long. But looking really, really good. I would say listen to that gut, listen to that intuition. Be open for this message. I feel like it's definitely going to come from a friend, someone you're close to. They're going to give you a little truth bomb. May hurt in the moment, but take it, really accept it, honor it, embrace it, and then make your decision. Choose your path. But know that everything you need already rests within you. It's just finding it again. Building that strength with it. Alright, my loves. Take care. Have an amazing, blessed day. As always, thank you for joining me. Thank you for supporting me and my channel. Thank you for watching this video. As always, if you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you're not already, please subscribe. And then if you have anything to share with me, hit me up in the comment section down below. You can also hit me up on Instagram at The Guiding Chariot. And as always, if you want to book a private session with me, all that info will be in the description box. Alright, my friends, take care. Have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.